Hi everyone and welcome to Lena Mystic. Today's video is going to be about your talents. What are your talents? What are you good at? Go ahead and pick whichever crystal, cards, or section just connects to you naturally. And this could possibly be multiple sections or multiple groups or multiple crystals that you connect with. So go ahead and choose whatever connects to your soul and your heart. If you need to pause, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and continue with this reading, and we're going to start off with group 1 clear quartz. That crystal is so beautiful. Alright, sorry about the dogs barking. Hopefully my dog doesn't start barking. Thank you, sir. Please be quiet. Let's go ahead and continue. So, right away I can tell that you all may battle with empowering yourself and thinking of yourself in a positive light, or your experiences in a positive light. And you can kind of put yourself down pretty often and not really believe in yourself. But I can definitely sense that you're powerful. You just have to practice your power and believe in your power and trust in your power. So let's go ahead and continue with 5 of Pentacles. With 5 of Pentacles, life has clearly beaten you up. You've gone through some things, and these things might have mentally or physically messed you up and challenged you. But the blessing in these things is that they all taught you lessons, and some of them, they're kind of like a common lesson, even if it's not the same experience or even not a similar experience. They might have taught you the same lesson. Like, you may have learned to be patient, or you may have learned not to give your all to someone, something like that. And yeah, these lessons, these lifelong lessons that you're learning or you've learned through your past experiences, are trying to help you on your journey. Especially if you've been through a lot, and I feel like you have, then you probably have a pretty significant purpose. So accept these things and grasp the lesson that you were supposed to learn, and this will allow you to succeed on your journey. So wake up in the morning and try to think of yourself in a light way. As soon as you wake up in the morning, maybe pray, thank you, guides, angels, those of light, and God for helping me to be the best individual that I can be, for always helping me to be of my highest self, for helping me to think positively. Thank you for the experiences that I've gone through and the lessons that I've learned. Thank you for helping me to wake up this morning to spread knowledge and light with other people. These are things that you kind of want to say in the morning, and we're definitely going to pick an affirmations card for you, so definitely keep staying tuned. But make sure you're speaking to yourself in a positive light. If you're continuously thinking negatively about yourself, you're going to continuously be negative, or you're just going to go through negative experiences. So be very positive to yourself and notice your lessons. And you know, I have a feeling that you probably always had to be strong in your life, and you probably feel like, I shouldn't have had to be strong at this age. Like, I should have been a child. I should have been enjoying life as a child, or things as such. But just know that it was just to make you stronger, you know? And I know that it sucks, because I feel the same sometimes. I'm like, geesh, was I really supposed to be strong at 5 years old going through this stuff? And it's unbelievable, but just think about how strong you really are, because you went through those things, and you're still you. You're still trying to be dedicated to you and to others. That's a beautiful experience. So be proud of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing a great job. And forgive those people who betrayed you and abandoned you and whatever they did to you. Just let it go, because it's definitely time to notice your blessings. And this card is definitely a card of you have blessings, but you haven't been able to notice them because there's something blocking you. Your back is towards it, more focused on the negative things. So make sure you're focusing on the positive things. The Tower. So once again, you often have this perception or this illusion that you're failing or falling, but you have to realize that the only thing that you can really fail at is realizing that to succeed, you have to fall. And you have to fall and fail so that you can learn. And these experiences are always going to teach you more and more to help you move on further in your life. But if you feel that you're constantly falling and failing, then you need to step back, because you might actually be falling a lot of the time, but you need to step back and you need to think, why does this keep happening to me, but what is this teaching me? What is the lesson that I haven't grasped yet that this stuff keeps happening? And try to write down all the experiences you're like, damn, I failed at this, damn, I fell at this, and blah blah blah. And then when you write it down, try to see what lesson it's commonly trying to teach you. Because most likely you keep going through these things because you need to be learning something. And it could just be that you need to change your mindset. That could be what the lesson is, that you need to change your mindset. Definitely once you learn the common denominator of these failing issues, then you can move on to the next step in your life. And to the rewards. And you're actually gaining rewards right now, and I sense that. I definitely do sense that, but sometimes it's hard to see because your back is towards them, or you're so focused on the negative things. Now is definitely a time of transformation and noticing what no longer serves you in your life. So let those things go. And the reason why you're experiencing all this is, and you're being shaken up, is because it's time to let go what no longer is serving you in life. And this could be you reflecting so much on the past pains and past hurts. So this is what you're good at. Let me let you know that you're good at manifesting stuff. So this can be taken one or two ways. If you think constantly negative things, you're attracting negative things into your life. So start thinking positively. Start thinking better things of yourself. Like, be more positive towards yourself. Nurture yourself, and that nurturing will come back to you. And yeah, you're a naturally talented manifester. So you have to be very cautious about what you're constantly thinking of and attracting into your life. And once again, if you think that you're always failing, you're gonna always fail because you're not paying attention to the other side of things. You're not gonna notice the other side of things. So start thinking more positively. This is probably why you're going through a lot at this point, because like you're manifesting these things into your life. So start changing your mindset every day, 10 minutes of every day, or even 5 minutes or 2 minutes, just something like say positive things about your life and yourself and the things that you want in life. Start manifesting your desires and try to use this really strong power. This is a strong power that you have. Use this strong power for your highest good, for your highest self. Because you deserve it. You definitely do, especially with all that you've been through. And let's go ahead and pick your affirmation card of the week. Shuffle it this way. See what pops out for you, stands out for you. All right, this card. Oh my God. Well, look at this. I allow myself to let go. There is some serious baggage that you are carrying along with you. It is time to release it. Let it go. Tell yourself every morning, I am letting go of what doesn't serve me. I allow myself to let go of what no longer serves me. I am forgiving. It's time to forgive. It's time to let go. Trust that you have already let it go. Forgive, and forgive yourself as well. I'm getting a sign to pick another card for you, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this. Oh, okay. Let me get this. All right. Let's put this over here. I live with eternal hope. So keep hope in yourself, keep faith, and that has a lot to do with manifestation. So I live with eternal hope. I allow myself to let go, and I work through conflict. So I feel that this has a lot to do with inner conflict and you battling yourself right now. And I definitely sense that you need to forgive yourself for something. Don't say this is basically for the things that happened to you when you were younger. I sense it wasn't your fault, and a lot of the time a lot of these things just weren't your fault. So don't put that pressure on yourself. I know you had to be strong when you feel like you shouldn't have to have been that strong at that point in your life, but work through that inner conflict and work through that conflict with the other people in your life as well. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing week, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace. Moving on to group 2. Let me go ahead and show you this crystal. This thing is gorgeous. I think it's more of a cluster though. Let's see. Alright, so let's start with the world. So for this card, I definitely sense that you're a pretty diverse or understanding person. Maybe people come to talk to you about stuff and you kind of can just relate to them. You're definitely a relatable type of person, and people naturally like you. Like, you're a naturally likable person. This probably makes a few people a little jealous or very jealous of you because you're so likable and lovable, and you're just like, like, people are like, why can't I be like that? But don't let that get in the way of anything. You're definitely a lovable person. You probably have a really sweet just side to you, a sweet spirit. And you don't really have to try hard for people to like you. And I sense that you also probably show a lot of gratitude. Like, in the morning, you might just be thinking, thank you. Or you might constantly tell people thank you, even for things that people feel like they should be doing. You just thank you, because gratitude is important to you and appreciating people is important to you. And I definitely sense a lot of fulfillment coming into your life very soon, if it has not already begun. 10 of Wands. You are definitely a natural hard worker, but you carry a lot of the burdens and work of other people's loads onto your load, and that has to stop. So you're a natural person that can be liked, and you naturally work hard, but you also naturally give too much. You're a giver, but most times you just give too much, and you give what you don't even really have. So be very cautious about that. You probably love people a lot, and you probably helped people a lot, and maybe done a lot of community service or been constantly reliable for people. And I see that helping people makes you smile. Although, you know, sometimes you might be like, what the heck did I just sign up for? Because you know that you have a lot on your plate. So if that is constantly happening to you, then you really need to think before you say yes. That's my cat. He's trying to get into this room. Let's see what else. As I was saying, definitely be careful before you say yes to something, because I know that your load is very heavy, and this can really just mess you up at the end of the day and really bite you in the butt. And it actually has. I know that it has. It's bitten you in the butt because you've given more than what you actually had to give. And just a reminder, you know, take a day out of the week at least to just not agree to anything. Like, Fridays are my days. I'm not doing anything for anybody on Fridays. I'm not signing up for anything on Fridays. Fridays are my day for me to do what I want to do for myself, so that I, during the rest of the days, can give my best self to other people and myself. Also, take maybe 5-10 minutes a day to just do something that you enjoy. And it doesn't even need to be just 5 or 10 minutes. It can be hours. Or like I said, setting aside a day or days that you just do not agree to do anything for anybody else. If they ask you, you know, before, but like if somebody asks you to open a jar of peanut butter, you can clearly do that. But what I'm saying is, don't do anything that is going to add to your load and make your load way too heavy. You definitely need a break. You've been people's ride or die and person to call on for quite some time now. I think that you deserve to have a break, and you should feel that way too for yourself, so that you can give your best to other people, because you can't do your best if you don't feel your best. Wheel of Fortune. This tells us that you are, like, I feel that you're just such a great person, and you're gonna have such great karma coming back to you because of these great things that you've done for people. And there's a lot of renewals in your life. Maybe some of you have moved a lot, moved to different places, traveled a lot, or had a lot of different type of friends, or had multiple different jobs. And you know, you just put a lot of good out into the world. And this is definitely coming back to you. And you may be the type of person who runs into sticky situations and you're like, oh my God, how am I gonna get out of this? But at the end of the day, your guides are looking out for you, and you've been, you know, at least okay or stable. Like, it may have shaken you up, but you're still okay. Like, you have what you need. And you've definitely been seeing synchronicities, maybe butterflies, maybe even numbers 111, 1111, 222, 333, and you know, numbers like that, 1212, things like that. You've definitely seen those. Take notice of them, maybe get a journal, write them down, so that you can acknowledge what they actually mean. Like 222, for example, means keep your faith. You know, 111, you're going through an awakening. 333, your ascended masters are here with you and helping you to bring your highest good things into your life. 111, you're manifesting. So be very cautious about what you're manifesting into your life. And let's go ahead and pick your affirmation cards. Let's see. Let's do these three. Nature recharges me. I stay focused. I am at peace. Oh, okay. So this makes a lot of sense, because it is time for you to be at peace. There's so much chaos going on with this workload that you have. I am at peace. This is why I'm telling you, you have to say no sometimes to people. Sometimes it's just too much. At least a day out of the week, just take to yourself. Fridays are dedicated to me, okay? You're gonna get out in nature, you're gonna let it recharge you. I am at peace and nature recharges me. I definitely do sense that you probably really do love fresh air. Like, you want to breathe it in. So you want to breathe in that good ass prana, baby. If you guys watch Raw Smart. But definitely just allow nature to recharge you and be at peace and stay focused. Yes, stay focused on, being your best self for you as well. I stay focused. All this chaos is allowing you to just, your mind to go through chaos. It's not even just like outside. It's like, it's just a lot. It's like, oh my God, like it's too much. So just try to be at peace by taking some time away in nature and doing things that you love. And this will help you to stay focused. I feel like there's things that you want to be doing for yourself, things you want to be preparing for in your life, but with you doing so much for everybody else, it's not allowing you to be your best self, your highest self. So be cautious about that. Let's move on to the next group. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and try to be at peace. Let's release this chaos. Moving on to group 3. So for your group, you have 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So with 3 of Swords, let's definitely start there. There has for sure been some heartbreak, some battle, some trauma that you have been through, you're going through, you're still battling with, something in that sort. And this heartbreak, or these multiple heartbreaks or traumas or whatever it was, they weigh on you. And even when they weigh on you, you still try to give your best self to people, which is insane because you're so broken, but you serve so much for other people. You give so much to other people. So let's start off by saying that you and your talent is you're a natural born giver. But sometimes you do give too much. You give more than you can sometimes. And this could be more time than you should be giving to someone, or more of yourself than you should be giving to someone, or even more of your stuff than you should be giving to someone. So before saying yes, tell them, I need some time to think about this. Oh, you need 18 grand? I gotta see if I have that to give to you, Think about those things. Be cautious before you say yes, because so often you want to help so bad. It makes you so happy. And this could be because that many people don't help you and you feel like, people deserve to be helped. Or you've been through some challenges and you want to make things easier for people. But you have to be cautious about what you're giving, how much you're giving. Just be cautious about it. Before you say yes, make sure you have vividly thought about it, thought about the pros and the cons. And, if somebody's asking you for $5, and yeah, but like, just think about it, because I can tell that this weighs heavy on you too. I feel like you need some new experiences in your life. Maybe you need to move away to somewhere else, or you need to explore more things in your life, like travel more or something. But if you live around a lot of family and friends constantly asking for stuff, or just constantly asking you for stuff, then you definitely might want to move a little bit further away so that you're not like always a door away from them. This will allow you to have people ask you for stuff less. And that might be a lot easier on you. But yeah, I sense that a move would be really good for you. Traveling would be really good for you. Ace of Pentacles. You're definitely a natural born giver. That's said all in this card. And you love to give. But sometimes it leaves you hanging and literally bites you in the butt. I think I said that. Because you give before you thought about your own needs. So it's time to take care of yourself first. Be thoughtful about what you need in your life as well before you give someone something you don't have or you shouldn't be giving. Nine of Cups. With you being a giver, you know, I'm not telling you to stop giving, but I'm suggesting that you start thinking before you give. Like I said with this card, think before you give. And I see that you enjoy other people's company and their happiness, and you like to celebrate with people. And for some of you who aren't quite like that right now because of the heartbreaks and traumas and stuff, you may be distant. If you move, you're gonna love celebrating and enjoying other people's company, which is pretty awesome. So there's kind of like different vibes that I'm getting. Ace of Wands. You are definitely naturally full of wisdom. You're wise probably beyond your years, and you might have a lot of passion towards things in life or even people. Just strong-rooted, deep-rooted love, genuine love. And people probably come to you because you like to take actions for others. Like if someone has an idea, you instantly are like, oh, I want to make this idea happen for you, so I'm gonna do what I can to help you. And this might be looking up on Pinterest, oh, how do you do this? Or this might be you actually like pushing and making sure they create it, or you even pushing yourself to make sure you create it for them. That's pretty awesome, but once again, make sure you're not giving too much. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing, that you can make ideas and things happen for other people. But make sure that if you can make someone else's dreams and aspirations come true, or you can do all that work for their dreams and their aspirations, you need to be doing that for yourself as well. I know a lot of people, and I was like this at one point, where I could really help someone make their dreams come true. Like I could really push to researching and doing all this stuff for people to make sure that what they want to be doing in life comes true. But when it came to me, I was like fatigued. And this is because you put so much effort into everybody else but yourself. So be very cautious about that. And let's go ahead and pick your affirmation card or cards for the week. Let's see what pops out for you that is going to be most accurate for you in your reading. I think this card. Let's pick another one though, because I feel like, yep, this one. All right, let's see. I observe and reflect. So definitely be observing, what is this person asking me for, and reflect, do I really have this right now? Can I give this? Do I need this right now, you know? And whatever else you need to observe and reflect, because you all are going through different things, of course. And I celebrate my own song. You've been through a lot. Be proud of yourself for being so strong to conquer this battle, and celebrate who you are, and just be proud of how hard you've worked and how long you've been here just sticking it out and being strong. Just be proud of yourself. You're doing a lot of great things. You're so intelligent. Just congratulations on that intelligence, because you know everybody doesn't have it. And please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming, and see you next time. Let's move on to group 4, Light Opal. All right, so you are definitely a nurturer and a giver, and that is one of your talents. And Another one of your talents is you're really good at being resourceful and using what you have to create what you need or what you want in life. You're just resourceful. And for 3 of Wands, I sense that you are pretty determined and you like to reflect a lot, and you might look on the past pretty often, maybe for lessons or maybe just because you want to look back and appreciate what you had and the blessings you've experienced. But just make sure when you look back on the past, you try not to dwell on things that you feel like were blockages or you feel like weren't good. Try to appreciate the past for the blessings. Try to stay focused on more of the positive things. And I do see a lot of gratitude as well from you. 2 of Wands. Once again, I definitely sense that you like to reflect, but I also see that you're kind of anticipating something, like you're determined for something. You really want it and you want it now. Like you're like pushing for something right now. I don't know what it is, but you're like really pushing for it and kind of impatient to get it. So try to manifest it more, Don't be impatient about it, because the universe is gonna be like, oh, so you need this? Like you're not already claiming it. Basically, you need this. Like, let me show you that you don't need this. Just trust that it's coming, be calm, and let it come in its own time. Because if it's meant for you, it's gonna come, okay? Just calm down. Don't be too impatient about it, because, the more impatient you are, the more time it's gonna feel like it's taking. So just enjoy what you have now. Keep working hard towards what you want. And just start planning a nice adventure or opportunity for yourself. Start putting that energy into something that you can actually take control of at this time. Because whatever you're impatient about at this time, it's not really completely in your control. The Empress. Once again, you are definitely a nurturer. You probably take pretty great care of the earth, or you try to keep the earth in mind when you do things, and you probably think about people before you do things as well. And once again, you're a giver. You like to give to people. You like to help people when you can. You're very generous and definitely very creative. And I also want to let you know, you look good, okay? You look good. And I can tell this because I can feel this energy that you try to look good. Like, you try to take care of yourself. And I see you. I see you. Get it. You're lit. All right, and let's go to your affirmation cards. And let's see what you get, what pops out for you, what message you need to receive. Let's see. This card and, oh, this card. Let me shuffle again, because I feel like you got a third card, but I'm not sure. All right, that card. I submit to my purpose. I spread kindness and I will always rise. So whatever you're going through, you will always get through it. You're always going to be taken care of. Everything's going to be okay. Just trust that. I will rise. I spread kindness. Be kind to the people around you and remind yourself that you are kind, because you are. I submit to my purpose. So there is a purpose that you have. I actually have a video about my life's purpose if you wanted to look in my description box, or like on my page or whatever. You can see what your purpose is. But I submit to my purpose. Allow yourself to live your highest, greatest soul's mission. You can do it. Submit to it. I know that it can be scary sometimes, but try to release that fear first and then move forward. We've all had to do it. Anybody who's like doing their purpose, they had to get through that fear of, oh, I might fail, or oh my God, this is actually scary. Just, you've got this. Let it go. Let go of that fear. Fear is just an illusion. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. moving on to the last group, group 5, citrine. All right, so group 5, let's get into this. So right now might be a hard time for you, and there's probably some emotional struggle that's most likely weighing pretty heavy on you. So try to take some time each day to empower yourself, speak positively to yourself, go through positive affirmations and positive manifestations. And you know, meditation might be good for you. And if you're not really interested in meditation, or you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this, just sit there, try to start with maybe a 10-minute affirmations video that says affirmations, and just close your eyes and visualize those affirmations so that you can manifest this positivity into your life. Or you can start by meditating 2 minutes a day the first day, and then after doing that 2 times, you know, during the week, the third day you can do a 5-minute meditation, and just keep moving on up. The second week you would do 10-minute meditation. Just keep doubling it until you feel like, you know, that's enough for me to do the day, for me to feel fulfilled and at peace. It may take a few weeks for you to actually feel that fulfillment. The first time I really meditated was like a 10-minute meditation with my brother-in-law. It was absolutely magical. So if you need a guided meditation, there are a lot of them on YouTube, but starting off by yourself sometimes might be hard. So put your headphones in, listen to a 5-minute guided meditation, 10-minute guided meditation, and let that person guide you. But I do strongly suggest starting off with affirmation, you know, guided affirmations, because you know, you're actually thinking about something. You're not trying to clear your mind completely. But once you practice controlling your mind, you're gonna be really good at it. And your talent is that you are naturally intelligent and wise, and some things probably come easily to you through your wisdom. You probably are the type of person who, you know, you're like, well, how do I know this? It's crazy. Like, did I learn that? But it could have been information from your last lifetime, or it could be information from your spirit guide, or it could be information from your higher self. You never know. But I definitely know that you like to speak your truth. You like to spread the truth, and sometimes you come off as harsh, but you probably have a strong throat chakra, and you know, you just like to tell the truth, and you don't really like to sugarcoat it. 10 of Pentacles. You might be good at keeping family or friend connections, probably checking up on them and making people feel loved. And you're probably really supportive in your own way, you know? And I say in your own way because sometimes you can come off a little bit harsh. But like I said, you're trying to be very honest, which is a great thing. Like, be honest. Try to be cautious about how like mean you are being when you say stuff. But I definitely love your honesty. I can feel it. And you, with this card, I feel like you're probably going to be receiving some type of assistance soon. And let's go ahead and pick your affirmation card. All right, let's see. Anything else? Nope. These cards are going to be accurate for you, and you're going to say these throughout the week or whenever you need them. So I embrace change. I accept rebirth. Whoa. Okay, so these have a lot to do with each other. And I feel like this card too has a lot to do with these. So start changing your routine, you know? Start changing where you go every day. Start changing up, just shaking up your life, and accept this change that's going on, the lessons that you've learned and stuff. So embrace the change and accept the rebirth. These are both pretty much the same thing. You're just accepting changes and new phases in life. And I expressed myself clearly. Clearly you do, because your throat chakra is pretty strong, and it might be like a little bit over expressive, as in like over the line of where it should be. I can't remember the word right now. Pregnancy brain is a joke. But I express myself clearly, and you do. Trust that you do. And please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming here. Keep speaking your truth, and love you. And for my ending remarks, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to read my description box. I put information about private readings, and there might be a little gift in there, so go ahead and check it out. See you guys.